welcome if you're new. Either way, I'm so glad you found your way here. It's Monday morning. You guys saw I had a fun, festive little morning. Had some protein muffins I made this weekend. They were so good. I'm still kind of like perfecting the recipe, but I'm using the Kodiak pancake mix, which if you guys have been around here for a while, you guys know when I made the Kodiak chocolate muffin mix, like nobody's business, on repeat, and I've perfected that recipe. So now I'm trying to perfect this one before I share it. But they were really good. Just had a cozy morning, and then I convinced Henry to go for a little coffee walk with me, and we took Poppy, and it was so funny because I told him, I was like, we can go to a coffee shop, we can get a latte, and that seemed to like convince him to come. And then when we got there, he like ordered the lattes, and like 2 minutes later they were having issues with their espresso machine, so we ended up just getting like drip coffee from there. But they did give us like 2 free drinks to come back when it's fixed, so it's a win in my book. But I am just sitting at the dining table, getting started on my week. I'm not gonna lie, I was like really dreading that this morning. That's why I was like trying to do something fun before I logged on, because I just really didn't want to do it. But I'm sitting with like the Christmas tree on, I've got my candle burning, I'm gonna put on some like Christmas music and try and get this done. I had full intentions of working out this morning, but if you saw my last vlog, we skied Saturday and Sunday this past weekend, and my legs are like toast. Like I'm still kind of like, I feel it even when I'm walking. Honestly, I feel my legs right now and I'm sitting. So I was like, you know what, today might just be like a walking day, and if I'm feeling better later, I might do like arms and abs or something, just like a video. But I'm like not stressing about it because I worked really hard this weekend. But it was so much fun. I don't regret it at all. And then at some point today or tomorrow, I need to go to Trader Joe's because I haven't done grocery runs for the week, but I did make a batch of taco soup this weekend, so that should hold us over for a little bit. So if I have time today, I'll go. If not, I'll probably go tomorrow before work. But yeah, just a regular old week, but I'm trying to make it as festive as possible because this is my favorite time of the year and I want to maximize the festivities. Since we're low on groceries, I had to get creative with lunch today. So I just heated up some rice, and then I made this like raw carrot salad, and I also just like chopped up some lettuce and put it in here too. But this is what I make like all the time. I usually serve it with salmon, but it's just rice vinegar, soy sauce, sesame oil, chili onion crunch, and then I put a little bit of this for cocky seasoning on top from Trader Joe's, and it's so yummy and so many vegetables and good stuff, and it is delicious. These have been like my little sweet treat after lunch, or like with my afternoon coffee. I got them, it'll focus. Hello. I got them from Thrive Market, and they're like little, the thing I would equate them to is like York peppermint patties, but slightly better ingredients, and they're shaped like trees. Okay, I essentially worked through my lunch break just because that's what I wanted to do. And I finished up all my meetings for the day. It's like 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna make a quick run to Trader Joe's now and get groceries, and then I'll just come back and finish up my day. I like going now instead of like on my true lunch break because I feel like it's less crowded. Ideally, I would go like right as they open because that's when like nobody's there here, but I found that the crowd after typical lunch hour isn't horrible, so we're hoping that it's not horrible today because that lot is so teeny tiny. It's so hard to get in and out of, so I'm just like really hoping I'm one of very few people on a random Monday afternoon doing their grocery shopping. But I'm grocery shopping for 2 meals this week. One meal I'm making white chicken chili, and then another one I'm doing like this like sheet pan thing with chicken sausage, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, onion, just like a bunch of random stuff. And then I'm also getting stuff to make breakfast biscuits, which is like, I made them a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if I vlogged it or not, but it's just like breakfast sausage and pancake mix with some cheese and egg, and you like make these little like muffin things out of it. They're like a savory muffin. And then I think I'm gonna pick up some chicken salad for lunch, and then whatever else calls to me while I'm there, because I think Christmas stuff is out right now. So I'm gonna let myself wander a little bit. Going at that time was the biggest mistake I've ever made. It was so crowded. I was so overwhelmed. I didn't get any clips, but I'll show you guys what I got. Christmas tree of choice was the peppermint JoJo's. I love anything peppermint and dark chocolate. Like, that's one of my favorite things. I could eat it year round, so I got these. I got some chicken salad for us to like munch on for lunch during the week. I bought a thing of this. I still don't know if I'm saying this right. I say mirepoix. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's just onion, celery, and carrots. This is for the white chicken chili. Also got 2 cans of northern beans for the white chicken chili. Also, I was just lazy. I didn't feel like cooking my own chicken for the chili, so I just got some of this, and I'm just gonna like chop this up real fine and put it in there. Some bone broth for the chili. All of this is for the chili. Got 2 things of smoked salmon. I just like having this on hand for some quick protein when I'm getting like the chicken or the egg yolk. I also got some onion and chive cream cheese to go with that. Bought some chicken sausage for those breakfast muffins I was telling you about. I also like to just have these on hand in case we want them one morning. Got some mushrooms for my little sheet pan recipe. We were running out of frozen rice, so I also got some more of that. Henry really likes these vanilla overnight oats, so I picked him up some of those. Of course, I got some corn puffs. These are one of my favorite things from Trader Joe's. I could literally eat a whole bag. In fact, one time me and my friend Maddie actually did in one sitting. Henry requested I get some wine, and these are like always my go-to. This is the Sonriente. It's a red. It's like really, really light. It's a Spanish wine. I love it. I'm not a big like red person, but this one's really good to me. And then I always get the Vino Verde. I just love both of these. Got some lettuce. I always get a bag of lettuce. Like, I always want lettuce in the fridge because I can just like easily throw together a side salad with something. And like adding it to things. Like, I might add some of this to the chili. I don't know. Got some more pancake mix for the breakfast muffins because I am almost out of pancake mix. We were low on crackers, so I just got some of these to eat with the chicken salad. We also, like, if I'm not feeling well, I like having crackers on hand. Got a different kind of chicken sausage for the sheet pan recipe. I'm realizing this whole week is like just chicken, and I hope Henry's not upset by that. Usually I try and put in some variety because I'm not a big like red meat person. Like, I don't like cooking with ground beef. I will eat a burger every now and then, but usually I stick to like chicken, turkey, and seafood. And typically I'm good about doing like 1 chicken, 1 turkey, or chicken and shrimp or something, but it seems as though I did like chicken everything this week. But I guess chicken sausage is a different variation of chicken. And then I also just got some red potatoes for sheet pan recipe. The weirdest thing happened to me this afternoon. Like at 4 o'clock, I just like randomly got so weak, so shaky, so clammy. Like, I was like sweating on my neck and my back, and like it felt like my blood sugar was dropping, but I like couldn't even stand up from my desk. I knew if I stood up I would like pass out, so I had to like call Henry from my phone because I like couldn't even text. My hands were shaking, and I had to ask him to like go downstairs and give me a snack. I'm fine now. Like, I was fine like 20 minutes after I had a snack. I'm just like still feeling like a little weak, but I have no idea what happened. That has never happened to me before, like unsolicited. Like, sometimes that happens to me if I like drink coffee on an empty stomach and like don't eat anything after, or like if I skip lunch or I have lunch too early between like lunch and dinner. But like none of that happened today. Like, I did have coffee, but I had food with it. Y'all saw my lunch. It was like really big. Granted, there wasn't a lot of protein in it, but like that shouldn't have really like made me want to pass out. So yeah, I had like a big snack of some fruit gummies, a Rice Krispie treat, some crackers, some trail mix at like 4 o'clock. So I'm not like hungry for dinner now. It's like almost 6 now, which is usually when I would eat, if not earlier. So I know I need to eat, but I think I'm just gonna like wait a little longer to see if my appetite grows. Because I do need to eat something before bed. Otherwise I know this is gonna happen again. But yeah, it was just so weird. So clearly no workout this afternoon. I just showered and like put on some PJs. So I'm just gonna like chill the rest of the night. Cause like I said, I'm still feeling like ever so slightly shaky. And before y'all come at me, I'm not dumb. I did make Henry like keep an ear out in case I like fell in the shower or something because I was so shaky, but I'm fine. I made it out. And I think now I'm just gonna like go downstairs and chill for a little bit. This is my work from home fit today. It's that matching sweat set I bought from Old Navy. I think I showed it in my last vlog, but I love this sweatshirt because it's got this fun Henley detailing. I'll be honest, the sweatpants are super comfy, but they're not my favorite. I think this is like a very niche thing for me, but I don't like it when pockets like billow out like this because I already have wide hips. And so I feel like this makes them even wider than they need to be, but they are super comfortable. And maybe this is just a me thing, but I still like it. I just feel like a matching set, I feel so much more like put together than just wearing like pajamas or mismatching sets, even though it's like literally still sweatpants. But yeah, I love this sweatshirt. I hope they make it in other colors because it's so fun. And I just like a little detail up here rather than just a regular crew neck. And then I'm just wearing my house shoes. Henry picked up Chick-fil-A for lunch on his way back from the doctor. So I've just been eating that. And it was so good. Oh my gosh, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a minute and that really just hit. I basically like took 5 minutes to eat lunch and I've just been working. For this being a day where I had no scheduled meetings except for stand-up this morning, it's been a really busy day. There was like something IT put in on our site and it's like working, but I'm like still seeing some errors. So I've just been like working with them, trying to figure out like what is going on. And it's just been like really time consuming because I'm like having to look on like the back end for a lot of this stuff and like find the exact error. But I think I'm gonna take a little break and do some kind of workout. I think I'm just gonna do like a Pilates video or maybe like a mobility yoga flow because I'm still really sore from this weekend and I do want to run tomorrow, so I don't want to do anything like too intense today that's gonna make me like really sore for my run tomorrow. So I'm thinking a Pilates video that's either centered around like arms and abs or just like a mobility yoga video that will just like more stretch me than like work me out, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna do one of those during my lunch break since I basically just like ate my lunch and kept on working, and then I will hop back on and see what else is going on for the day. I never actively plan to do anything on the days when I don't have meetings because something always comes up like this. Like I have a list that if I have time I will do, but something always comes up just like today. Oh my gosh, you guys, we finally have a mounted TV in our bedroom. This is something I have wanted since we moved in, for it to be mounted so I can like actually use my dresser top for like stuff. And frankly, it's just like really annoying to do. And honest, I haven't been like, I just haven't wanted to do it, but Henry actually did it today on his lunch break and I literally didn't even have to lift a finger and it looks so good. And now when we lay in bed, we're not like, you know, doing this to see the TV. It's kind of like more at like a natural angle. And I feel like this just looks so nice. I still want to replace that light with something else. It's just kind of like what we have right now, but I do want to replace it. But oh my gosh, yay! Now I need to deal with all this laundry because it's Tuesday and I do all my laundry on Tuesdays. Except for bedding and just like whatever odds and ends I have, because I do those on Fridays, you guys know. But if you are new here, Tuesdays and Fridays are my laundry day. So I've got a lot of this to put away. What's even more fun is now there's room on this dresser for me to put you guys. And we have a new fun angle to play with. I feel like this just made the room look so much bigger. This is crazy. All of the stuff back on here though, I have this like little tray that we have like candles and matches on, which honestly, we always used to burn candles. Oh my gosh, you guys can't even see me, I realized. Hello. Okay, we always used to burn candles in our old place. But the way like the fan is, it kind of like blows out the candle sometimes, so we don't use it as much, but I still like having them there. And like when you walk by, you can still like smell the candle, even if it's not lit. And then I just have some Christmas trees I put out for Christmas right here. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how happy this makes me. Making a very simple dinner tonight. I got this sheet pan recipe from Morgan Peterson, but she did hers with Brussels sprouts instead of mushrooms and sweet potatoes instead of red potatoes, but the sweet potatoes at Trader Joe's kind of looked gross, so I got red potatoes instead. But I have the potatoes in here because they take a little longer to cook. But we just did mushrooms, onion, and chicken sausage, and I think Henry might make some couscous to go with it too. But all I have on here is avocado oil, salt, and pepper. And then on the potatoes, I did put paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and avocado oil. Got the last of my pancake mix muffins into Celsius. So we're going on a run this morning. I'm a little tired, but I know it'll feel good once I'm out there. And I'm still feeling ever so slightly sore in my calves, so this is gonna be an easy run today. Right now I've been doing like intervals of 7-minute run, 2-minute, 1-minute walk. I haven't done this in so long, I can't remember. So I think today I'm just gonna do like 5 and 2 just to like ease into it. If you are like me and you cannot drink a full one of these without losing your mind, I have these little like skinny silicone can savers. So I feel like, I don't know, but something about like putting an open can in the fridge I just really don't like doing. So I just use one of these. I got these from Amazon, and they're like $5. And then I just snap her on top, and I feel like she is saved. Because when I tell you guys, if I drink a full one of those, I am like a monster the rest of the day. Like I'm so just like, cannot focus, super panicked, super just like, ugh. So I usually only drink half of these before my runs. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm so nervous for my run today. It's probably because it's been like a week-ish since I ran. I'm still a little sore and stiff, but we're just gonna make sure we stretch really good so we don't hurt ourselves. And we're gonna go easy on ourselves. This is one of the favorite parts of my run, is running by the stadium and seeing the sun and the skyline. I cannot believe I finally finished this bottle of the Bondi Boost shampoo. I have like 1 or 2 more squeezes of the conditioner, and then that will be done, which means I finally can rotate to a new shampoo. And if you've watched my more recent vlogs, you know I'm just like trying to find more like drugstore Target level products to use instead of like Sephora level, because I've just seen like how much I spend on like hair care and body care, and like obviously I want to be using like good products, but I feel like there are more affordable options. Like I've talked about, for self tanner I've switched to the Jergens lotion for my body. I still use Tan-Luxe drops because they're literally just the best. And I've also started using this Odell leave-in conditioner instead of the Way leave-in conditioner because it does the exact same thing. It doubles as a heat protectant too. And it's like a third of the cost. And then I am going to use all this up, and then I'm going to try and find a more drugstore friendly or wallet friendly option, because this wallet is so good. I will not lie. It's a very great product. It's expensive too. And if you're willing to shell out more money, like go for it. No shame. Hello, I've been doing it. But I'm just like trying to find more financially easy options for that stuff. If any of you guys have any good like shampoo, conditioner recs from like Target or Walgreens or something, just ideally I would like to spend less than $15 per bottle, because I think this was like, I can't even remember now, like 27 maybe, and the conditioner was 27 too. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any recs. I think I want to try and start with like minis so I can try out a bunch and figure out what I like from there. One thing I will not be straying from is my clarifying shampoo, the Kristen S Deep Clean Clarifying Shampoo. I have gone through at least 4 bottles of it. I alternate every other shampoo using that one instead of like this one or whatever other one I'm using, and it's just so good. Also, it's only $11 per bottle, and it lasts so long because a little goes a long way with that. Now that I have shorter hair, it's lasting even longer. But yeah, if you have any shampoo, conditioner recs, let me know. I'm excited to try some. I think I talked about this like a couple of vlogs ago, but I've just been dealing with some really like annoying fatigue and energy crashing, and I think a lot of that is just because of my IBS and SIBO. Like that's a known like side effect of it. But also one thing I've been like casually trying to do, I say that like I'm not really trying to track my macros or anything, just because like I really struggle with that. It just like gives me a very like disordered way of eating. But I have been trying to prioritize more protein, and like not only prioritizing protein but also trying to like front load a lot of protein at the beginning of the day, which is like really hard for me because one, I never really have like a huge appetite in the morning, and it's just like so different from like my original way of thinking. But I have been trying to find like fun ways to have more protein in the morning, and like not just having protein for the sake of like having protein. So I've been trying to make like higher, more like protein forward recipes, and now that it's cold outside, I have been making like my version of protein hot chocolate. I shared this protein powder a couple videos ago, but this one gives me like no tummy aches. And then what I do is I put like a cup of milk with it, and then I put a little water in it just to like thin it out. This plus my protein muffins is already like 40 grams of protein for the morning, and like before I was like maybe averaging 20. So I will say it's a lot easier now that I found protein powders that like work for my stomach, but I don't want to say like my life has been changed. I notice like everything is better, but I do notice like my energy is more stable throughout the day. Instead of like usually or after lunch, I am like getting major sleepies, and then like 4 to 6 is just like a really weird time. Then I get like super tired after dinner. Whereas like if I'm trying to front load protein, I feel like it's just like a more steady energy throughout the day, which is really nice. Okay, let's like run through my day really quickly. Okay, in about an hour, I have a one-on-one with my boss. I like have a weekly one-on-one with my boss, and we just like, he'll tell me like what's coming from his end, if like there's anything I need to work on, and like I'll give him updates on what I'm working on, and we'll troubleshoot anything we need to troubleshoot. And then before lunch, I also have a working session with one of my coworkers, a senior analyst on the team. He has been helping me like build out this like model for one of the things I'm responsible for. And it's something I've done before, but I haven't done it since grad school. So he's just been like helping me, making sure I'm not like missing anything, or like I'm interpreting the data correctly, which has been like so nice. And also I just like working sessions because like working remote, it's kind of hard to connect with your coworkers, but like working sessions are a fun way just to like, you know, chat, catch up, and like get some stuff done. And then I have a monthly chat with a coworker, just like hangout time really. Like we don't really talk work unless it's like, I don't know, like it comes up in conversation, but it's just like connection time. Which I'll be honest, when I first started working remotely, I hated like virtual meetings for the sake of like hanging out or connection time, because it just felt like so forced and weird. But I think it's just one of those things you have to give it time, because now like I love connection time with my coworkers, and it doesn't feel like as awkward to me, even though it is like virtual. Like this coworker is in Seattle and like I'm here, but it is nice just to like have time to just like chat about life like you would if you were in an office and like you ran into somebody in the break room, or like you were going to get coffee or something. It's just kind of like that, and it looks different and it's not the same, but it's very, very close, and helps me like stay connected with everyone. And then the rest of the day is mine to do what I want, and I've got a few things on my to-do list. Nothing like super pressing, but stuff that's going to make my life a lot easier if I get it done this week, since next week is Thanksgiving. A lot of people are going to be out. I'm not taking any PTO, but my company does have Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving off. But a lot of people take off like that whole week. So if I need anything from anyone this week, I like need to get it done because they might not be here next week. So just gonna try and get some of that done today. I feel like it might be a walking pad day. Just kind of like turn on some music, hop on the walking pad, and just like grind some stuff out. Good morning, guys. Sorry, I kind of like dropped off the vlog yesterday afternoon. I started getting like super painful period cramps, and like I was in a lot of pain. I was just on the couch just like trying to get it to stop, and so I just was not in the best mood. Didn't want you guys to see that. The pain is a little better. It's definitely still there, which is really annoying, but we're gonna try and go on a walk outside. I'm hoping that will help. I wanted to do dumbbells today at home, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, honestly. It's like, it's so weird, this pain, because it's like, it's not like one specific movement. It's kind of just like randomly like pinging, and it really doesn't feel good. So I'm just gonna take Poppy on a walk this morning, try and feel a little better, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm wearing this little fleece from Amazon. It's a dupe for the Free People Hit the Slopes jacket, which I also love. It's just like, it's a little pricey, and I wanted to make sure I liked it before it drops like $100, but I do really like this one. I like it so much. I was like, I don't really need the Free People one. I have this one, but it's like this really pretty navy color, and it's got like all the buttons and snaps that the regular one has. I also bought a new hands-free leash for Poppy because she has the red one, and I usually just like clip that to my little Patagonia hip pack when we're walking, but now that it's getting colder and I'm wearing more layers, that won't like fit over my layers. So I got this one, this really cute purple one, and it just like, it's like a real hands-free leash. Like it will loop around me and then it goes. I clip into her harness right here. I think it's so cute. Poppy's probably upstairs on her heating pad, so I'm gonna have to call her down. Hey girl, you wanna go on a walk? I bet she needs a sweater today. It is pretty chilly. Miss Girl has her sweater on. They're ready to go. From the couch this morning because my cramps are just like really gnarly this month. I cannot tell you why, but I just took like a quick lunch break and ate some leftovers, and while I was eating my lunch my Nuuly got delivered, so I'm gonna try this stuff on. I wasn't actually planning on doing Nuuly this month because we didn't have like a ton going on, but we did end up deciding for Thanksgiving we're gonna like go to a nice restaurant, so I wanted like something cute for that. And then I'm going to Chicago the week after Thanksgiving to visit a friend, so that could be fun to like have some stuff that isn't like my regular clothes. Start with these pants and this shirt. So this is what I was envisioning for my Thanksgiving outfit. These leather pants I've rented like 1,000 times before. I will say I've never gotten them new. Like these still have the tags on them. Usually I've gotten them to where like they're pretty worn, and these feel like a little snug, but I also know these stretch, so I think I'm just gonna need to like wear them for a second, let them kind of stretch to my body. But this shirt is so cute. It's very Thanksgiving. I think it might look cute if I like unbutton one more. We'll need to style this a bit, but I thought this was really cute for Thanksgiving. This top was another contender for Thanksgiving in case the other one didn't work out. Also came with tags. I've never gotten so many like new with tags things in a package before, but it's just like this really cute cashmere like textured sweater. I just thought this would be fine with either these pants or just like jeans or even like lounge pants. It is just like so cozy, and I love like a white cream sweater. I also rented this reversible jacket. This has been in my Nuuly closet for like a while and it's just never been available when I wanted it, but it's like I said, it's reversible, so it's Sherpa on the outside and this fun like brown quilt on the inside. I thought this would be cute for Thanksgiving, just like go with the brown theme. But oh my gosh, how cute is this? I knew as soon as I rented this one I was gonna want to buy it, but I like love the look of this. I wasn't sure whether to go with a small or a medium because everyone said it was really oversized, but I'm glad I went with a medium because like a sweater for sure will fit under this. And this is what the reverse side looks like. This is so cute. Also from Free People, I bought this as like a comfy item. It's just this like black mock neck. If I get up close, you can see it's like, I don't want to say striped, but like textured. But I just thought this would be good for like a travel day, like with leggings or something, or just like a lounge day with some pajama pants over it. Honestly, I just wanted something like simple and I needed one more item, so I just threw this in there. I am very excited about this piece too. I have been looking at this puffer for a while and just like frankly didn't know if I would wear it enough. Like I have a lot of jackets, I love jackets, and this one isn't cheap. So I figured like let me rent it and see how I like it. But it's the Pippa Puffer from Free People. I wasn't sure on the sizing, so I went with a small, which like I am not a small in like anything, but okay, wait, this looks weird with this sweater, but this is like with the thicker sweater underneath. I think it fits fine. I also thought we might go skiing the day after Thanksgiving and it still might be kind of warm, so this would be like a nice lighter layer in place of like my insulated jacket, because I did get like a little warm in that last time we went skiing. But yeah, oh, I also love that there's this like massive zipper pocket. Oh, this is the packable part. This is like, it all packs down into this, but it also acts as a pocket. That's nice, and I thought this color was really fun. So yeah, I think Nuuly was a win this month. I'm concerned I'm gonna want to buy that Sherpa jacket, but everything fits and I'm really happy with it. It is much later. I took a shower and I am marinating in my self-tan because I think I said it already in this vlog, but Henry and I are gonna try and take some Christmas card pictures tomorrow. We also have a date night tomorrow, so like I just want to be feeling my best because I have not been feeling my best. So I put on some self-tanner, but I am going to make... Already done?
She's not gonna go. She's like dragging me back inside the garage.
Girl, we can't be doing that. Henry just tried to take Poppy on a walk and she like wouldn't go because I wasn't going with them. Because you're a mama's girl, huh? You're a mama's girl. I am gonna cook dinner. Now, I'm using my friend Hannah's recipe of making white chicken chili. I've actually never made white chicken chili before because a lot of the recipes that I have seen have like a lot of heavy cream or just like a lot of dairy, and that's like not good for me. But hers, the heavy cream was optional, and I think I'm going to use Greek yogurt instead. Since it's optional, I feel like it's not gonna mess up the consistency too much, if that makes sense. And I am adding my own spin on it. I'm adding like carrots and celery to it too, just for some extra like vegetables. I've got all my ingredients here. Oh, I don't have the onions, carrots, and celery. I need to get that out of the fridge. I'm just gonna like get it cooking now, and then I think I want it to just like sit on the stove for like 30-ish minutes, just like cook. I feel like chili just like tastes so much better when it's like left on the stove to cook for a little bit. So I'm gonna cook that, and then the Grizzlies play in about an hour, and we're just gonna have a chill night. I'm not even done, and this already looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to let it simmer for a sec, and then I add some thickener, which is just like butter and flour to this. And then I think I'm gonna add in the Greek yogurt instead of the cream, but oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell it. It already smells so good.